Thanksgiving approaching in just a few days, I decided to interview some faculty and students on their favorite Thanksgiving memories. Here they are.
When I was a child, we would go out to my mother's sister's house, my Aunt Eleanor's house in Falcroft. It was a very, very small house, and there was a lot of us there. And throughout the day, 40, 50, 60 people would wind up being there. But the house was so small that the table took up almost the entirety of the downstairs floor. So as kids, we would have to crawl under the table or go out the side door to come in the front door. I remember it being an entire day of laughter and playing with my cousins that I didn't get to see regularly. After that, after playing outside with football and everything, we would engorge ourselves on all sorts of food, fall asleep sitting next to my grandfather. The last Thanksgiving that I spent with Grandpa, I remember sitting there asleep on the couch next to him. And I woke up and I was the happiest I had been at that time. Grandpa passed away shortly after that Thanksgiving, and I think about him all the time. We certainly miss him at the Thanksgiving table, but that's certainly a good one that I like to hang on to.
Every year I used to do like a turkey trot, a 5K race on Thanksgiving, and I remember one year when I was like 7 or 8, I had like a little turkey costume. I had like a little skirt with like feathers and stuff on it.
So my favorite Thanksgiving memory is like a couple years ago, I finally learned all the family drama now that I'm old enough. And I just really enjoy that because now I understand like why everyone hates each other.
My favorite memory is when the year my sister was born, we dressed her up as a little turkey.
My favorite Thanksgiving memory was when my brother, my dad, and I picked up a cake for our Thanksgiving party. And my last name is George Lianos. And my father used to always joke around about how to spell our last name by adding an X, Y, and Z at the end of it. So when my dad placed the call for the cake, he made that joke with the lady that was making the cake, that it's GEORGOULIANOS XYZ. And when we picked up the cake, it actually had XYZ on the cake. And I could see the gray hairs form on my dad's head, and it was probably my favorite Thanksgiving memory. Yep.
Thank you.
No problem.
My mama makes Oreo ice cream pie, and we would all fight for the Oreo that's the big Oreo that's in the middle. And that's a really fun memory of mine.
This is Dolores Satirza with the Devil's Advocate signing off.